Okay, so this is Ocean. This is a very expensive album. Single album. Costs around 30 bucks. Plus about 8 bucks on shipping, some people add. It's almost like 40 bucks in some places. This one has a little damage on it. A little loose, I think. These you cannot replace. If they get really bad, you cannot replace them. If you can find it cheaper, pick it up. So you have to be careful with these because they cannot be replaced. They're too cracked. Don't think so anyway, but so far I almost made a mistake this month looking on Pearl Jam. Some live stuff. They have a Christmas Xmas album out. Usually I just look for a CD, but it came up when I was looking for CDs, but it's actually a LP, a record. And it's all Christmas kind of stuff, but it's mostly like Christmas, not really Christmas, but it's got like Angel in it and other songs. It looked really cool, but first glance it looked like a CD. They want like 90 bucks for it after like shipping. It's like 40 bucks on shipping on it. But that's very expensive. But you have to really look closely, and it's a record. But for a record, that's why I probably never collected a record. They're too expensive. They add up a ton of shipping all the time. So, I don't know, for me records weren't worth collecting. But yeah, if that was a album I would pick up for like 30 bucks, just because you don't have it on CD, it's on LP. But I would pick up a couple of records here and there if I can't get it on CD. Don't see why not, if there's not a ton of shipping on it. So yeah, I almost made that mistake and saving that album, but they don't make it for CD or for tape. The only bad thing that I did this year, like with buying, was the 8-track stuff. I lost money on that, maybe like 50 bucks. But I thought it would be helpful when it comes to collecting old music, but trying to find an 8-track player that's working completely is very hard. You might have to try 2-3 times online to try to buy one that's working sometimes. Usually they sell for parts, but they're pretty low. And they can be expensive too, 8-tracks online. They can cost up to 30-40 bucks. So I stopped that completely. But tapes, I will buy tapes, because I have a lot of tapes. Yeah, I wish I could buy more of these cases to replace them, but unless I see them in the junk shop like that, then I'll pick them up. So I try to get cases and replace ones that are damaged. Ocean is pretty expensive. If you find it for 120 bucks and get it. If they sell it easy, 30-40 bucks on eBay. Get it for like 30 bucks and you add like 10 bucks on shipping. It's like a $40 single. It's got 4 songs on it. Oceans, Deep, Alive, Why Go. Ooh, pretty cool single. I'm gonna add more Pearl Jam stuff after Christmas. So I need to add maybe another 5 more albums, I think, and then I'll be okay. a couple of rare ones out there that I want to add, a couple old ones I want to add, and a couple of new ones. I won't go into all the new stuff unless they're like low cost. I think for the most part the new stuff is like around 40 bucks, 50 bucks. Then I could keep on collecting those. But that's after I finish off with the old program stuff and the singles. So it'll probably be another 4 months easy. I could add another 400 bucks easy into program just with the live stuff. It gets pretty expensive, so you need all the help you can sometimes when you're buying live albums. If they're expensive, then they're hard to get locally, especially. And these singles are kind of like new old stock, I think. So if you get them, they're very old, but they can be expensive. Fortunately, this one got damage on the side. I like to keep my cases new as possible, and I'll never buy a case that is not complete, that doesn't have the backing. But for these singles, it doesn't have the backing. So that's pretty cool. For the posters, I don't care for the posters unless it's of the band and it has the name on it. Then I'll probably get a couple of those later on after I get most of my live stuff together and start paying that off, and I'll be okay with that. Yeah, I'll keep going next year with the same thing, and yeah, I don't know why change. Next year you could just keep adding more stuff to your collection and keep growing it because you already have it. So alright, thanks for watching. End of September. Pearl Jam Single Oceans. So they used to have $20, $30 CD, depending on how much shipping you add. Could be 20 bucks shipping, could be 10 bucks shipping. Depends on the person. Sometimes they up it to 50 bucks even.